Alright, y'all, welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be reviewing the Green Arrow Year 1 comic. One of the reasons I decided to read Arrow is because of the show. I love the show. And I know there's going to be differences. I hear he's a lot more like laid back, comedic. But that's also usually the type of characters I fuck with anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. I love Nightwing. We go into anime, like Luffy's my favorite fucking character like ever, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna keep reading Green Arrow comics. It's just the first one, obviously. So yeah. Alright. I would give a comic like a 7 out of 10 though. Some of the things I don't really like about it is like I feel like it doesn't show our inexperience as much as I would like. Like, for example, I guess if I ever read any more Year 1 books, like, it might be compared to Batman Year 1. But, like, Batman in Batman Year 1, he struggled against 3 fucking thugs, bro. Like, stealing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of just some of the inexperienced shit. He obviously doesn't have gadgets yet. He has shot in the leg once. He didn't really have a way out of a building before. You know, there's shit you see that like modern day Batman would have zero problem with, or like, you know what I'm saying, our knowledge of Batman, we know he wouldn't have a problem with. Shit like this in Arrow, I feel like we didn't see too much of that. Yeah, he lost to like some explosion or what the fuck ever, but I don't know. I feel like I would like to see a little more inexperienced. I guess he's just also just a natural with a bow, which kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? I would have liked to see him train with the bow some way, somehow. And even, like, he started being able to craft arrows and shit, too. Like, where the fuck did you get this knowledge, buddy? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it would have even been really cool just to, like, see him, if he even did some shit like make the arrows. And then he's like, they're not the same as regular arrows, so I should try to get used to them or some shit. That shit would be cool. You know, because he made like blood arrows to, but yeah, Oliver is kind of just naturally able to fight for real. Like, yeah, okay, he had to develop, you know, skills and stuff to survive, and all that makes sense, right? But like, just being able to go take down fucking armies and people, and like he did. I don't fuck with that. He just a natural type of explanation. You feel me? I don't fuck with that. I ain't gonna lie. And then the no kill rule. I don't mind the no kill rule as much as I used to. I won't lie. I used to hate it, but as I've gotten older, and you know, with storytelling stuff, I've grown to like it a little bit more. But he kind of just gets it, you know what I'm saying? Like, he kind of, there was like no reasoning or no nothing like that. He just like, yeah, I killed these 2 people on the helicopter now. I'm not gonna kill. Unless the reason is because he almost died, which, okay, I might be able to just think about or talk myself into that being the reasoning. But you know what I'm saying? It's nothing that's really like, you know, they didn't really do nothing to give us that idea. But if I try to make the connection, I can. You know what I'm saying? If I actively ask myself why, and I really try to think about it, that's probably the only reason why I could think of as to why he would just randomly say, "Hey, I'm not gonna kill now." You know, because that's essentially what happened. He killed the 2 people out of the helicopter. He was going to try to kill Hackett. He got exploded, was on death's door. Right? So if him being on death's door is the reason he ain't want to kill no more, I guess we could run with that. You know? But I would have liked an actual reasoning for you know what I'm saying? Or like show that near-death experience really fucking... Like that's what really, because you don't show that that's why he did it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely don't show that, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's like his regular backstory. They very clearly differences from the show, obviously, but like He lands on the island. Again, he's a natural with the boat, but he has to survive. He has to kill fish. He had to find water. Da da da. He found an empty well. Basic little shit. But yeah, I mean, the little whole drug lord shit that was going on there was cool. The Hackett betrayal, and then seeing what Hackett going on, that shit was really interesting. And then I think that is the girl in the show too. I forget what her name. The white hair girl. Either way, Tiana, I think her name is. She's the girl who recuperated Oliver to like full health. She was pregnant. She was a pregnant lady. If she got caught, her baby were gonna die. Bro. Like, she's the MVP of the story, and it ended off really well with her and Oliver saying like, "Hey, I can keep this shit a secret. People won't be around here." You know what I'm saying? Like, cause she was talking about wanting to stay and how it'll probably be hard to keep their life or whatever, because news outlets and stuff will be asking a bunch of questions. So Oliver said, "Hey, I'll play it off and I'll keep this whole shit a secret. And I like the idea of being this vigilante at night." Yeah, the Bruce Wayne trope, the vigilante trope. Hey, I'm billionaire by day, vigilante by night. You know what I'm saying? That's Oliver said that sounds cool to me. So yeah, but I do really enjoy the ending between those two though. Yeah, like I said, she's the GOAT character. I think she gets a gun and saves Oliver, if I'm not mistaken. I finished the shit a couple of days ago. My fault, yeah. Not everything's at top of the dome, and these are kind of just rambling type of reviews. Oliver had got addicted to opium, and he was acting really bad towards, what's her name again? Tatiana or some shit like that. Either way, yeah. So he had to kick that. That wasn't really too much of a problem. And all Oliver's fights are cool, like him shooting the gasoline or whatever to blow up the people off the boat. Him saying, "Oh, you still alive?" And the dude's like, "Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, good," and knocks him out. That's cool, but again, where the fuck is this coming from? You know what I'm saying? Like okay, like is the explanation really just I'm a natural, bro? But no, all that shit was really fun to see. Yeah, like I said, I had to make sure I was right. Yeah, Tatiana does save him. Like I said, she damn near the MVP, man. She really, again, the ending was perfect with what he said to her, and then the baby being born, all that. Yeah, like I said, I do think it's a really good book. I personally just don't like the fact that Oliver's a natural, and then we don't really develop that reason as to like the no kill rule, especially because you didn't have it at first. If you had it right out the gate, okay, cool. I seen you killed to start the comic. You feel me? Like you killed these two people in the helicopter, and then you kind of just say, "Yeah, I'm not again." Like the only real problems I got with it, but it was a fun read though. It was a fun read. Yeah. It's not 5 years on the island, It's not none of that. But yeah, like this was probably I don't know if there was a time statement. At most like a month maybe, or a few months at most, But yeah, no, it definitely was a little bit though, because he was out for days. And I'm pretty sure he was wandering for days so yeah, it had to be at least a month actually. No way it wasn't, right? Either way though, yeah, like I said, it has really good scenes. I think again it ended perfectly. And then I guess some of it's just like, okay, cool, what I'm saying, like basic backstory, like again, him being this rich brat to start the thing, as we all know and expect it, so like that part of the backstory, it's like, yeah, I know, you know what I'm saying. It's like, oh, Uncle Ben dies, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, we know how he was before the little island trip. Now the island trip itself, obviously very different than the show. I'm gonna keep talking about the show because that's where I initially experienced it. But yeah, like I said, I give it a 7. I might bump it up. As much as I've like talked about the negative, I might bump it up to 8. But nah, I'll rock with the 7. That's not an 8. I rock with a 7. I got a little comic reading order thing here. I think the next one I'm gonna read is The Wonder Year for Green Arrow. So yeah, I still gotta read those Spider-Man comics. I started Planet Hulk, and I bought Batman Long Halloween. So those will be reviews. I want to continue. I want to do a manga, get back to review manga on the channel too. So I'm thinking Die Dark or D Gray Man, whichever one. I'm thinking I'm either gonna do both or I'm gonna read the first chapters. Whatever one I like more, I'll do. Either way, but I'll probably just end up doing both anyway. But we'll see. Hackett dying was cool. Like I said, I like Hackett dying. Fuck him. You know, he betrayed us. But yeah. Oliver beating the girl. How did he beat her? No, I know how he beat her. I feel like there's dialogue I'm not thinking of. Cause I know he threw the thing up and then knocked it down. He was definitely talking about. I'm pretty sure the Robin Hood shit was brought up. Either way, again that was cool as well. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this review. Like and subscribe. Peace out.